Happy Wednesday. Ty, it's me and you for a midriff. What I thought was going to happen tonight was we were going to have some of Ty's family on the couch so that we could test this third person. Again,
They
it's
screwed us.
just me and you. One didn't feel good and the other one was hungry. So they didn't come. But, so we're still loose on the couch, man. I still haven't seen, even Eric sat up here.
Yeah.
But this is the midriff, so this isn't an actual episode, but I figured me and Ty are going to BS with each other a little bit and just put out some content. So here we go. What's happening, Ty? How was the past week for you?
What's up? Pretty good. Pretty good. Got a birthday coming up, so the week's been going as slow as possible.
That's right. Your birthday is coming up.
Yeah.
Halloween itself.
Sir, Friday.
Yep. I got my camper ready to go. I'm going to park it inside of a cul-de-sac somewhere else and get drunk and sleep in it. I think it's a perfect idea.
You may end up having a lot of people sleeping in that thing.
Nope. No, I don't. No, I
We'll
don't
see how
think
much.
so.
We'll see how much alcohol you have, and then we'll see the answer to that.
We'll see.
Should be a good time.
Is there a flat area over there where I can actually park what you saw?
Flat enough, yeah.
Flat enough. What's that mean? I'm going to roll out of bed?
No, it's a slight incline, but it's slight. It's not. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
We'll see.
Yeah.
So, I don't even know how to start this, but I had a thought today. And I was driving in the truck, and I was thinking to myself, they call like stay-at-home moms a thankless job, and they also call it one of the hardest jobs there is. And I think I'm going to stand here right now and argue that it's
Uh-oh.
not.
I got to hear this.
Well, I mean, like I said, this went much better in my head at home or when I was driving today. But if you think about all the points of, let's say, okay, you're your own boss, right? You're your own boss. You do things on your schedule.
Not really.
Yeah, really. Yeah, really. When you get up in the morning, it's casual day every day. You can go to work in a bathrobe. You can come to work naked. You can come to work in a t-shirt. Okay? Exhibit A. Now I'm getting rolling. Thank you, Ty. Exhibit A. You can come to work wearing whatever you want. Yeah. Your worst case scenario is you have to leave the house to drop them off at school, which gives you 6 hours with no children. That's part of your workday. I don't get a 6-hour break in my workday.
It's not a break.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Let's go back to what? Cleaning the house?
Okay.
Again, on your schedule, how you want to do it. Laundry, you're still wearing whatever you want. You're watching whatever you want on TV while you do it. I'm not. I'm usually sweating. I've got swamp ass. I'm somewhere I don't want to be. Oh, not to mention the commute. How long's the commute for a housewife in the morning?
You're going to get a lot of flack for this.
How long
And
is,
I can't wait.
Ty, how long is the commute? When they get up in the morning, how much traffic do they have to fight?
I mean, it depends on how many kids they have.
And I'm coming from I don't know why I thought of this today, but I've been a stay-at-home dad. I did it for 2 years. I thought it was the best job in the
That's right.
world.
You were the trophy husband.
And by the way, nobody thanked me. Like nobody thanks you at the service department. Why is there any thank you for being a stay-at-home mom? One of the best jobs in the world, arguably. You don't even have to worry about getting fired.
I mean, kind of.
Well, I guess, yeah, you kind of do have to worry about getting fired.
Says two divorced guys.
Yeah. But I just don't think the stress of, like when I did it, and Mikey went to daycare, or something. That's why I stayed home, is because he couldn't go to daycare. But we did have a nanny for those 2 years that came and helped
Right.
helped me with them.
Yeah.
But man, I found so much joy in cleaning, doing the yard, and I had time to do it all. Most people, and this is most people because stay-at-home moms are not everywhere. So if you are one, you're just lucky. But most people don't have that. So you got a woman that's working, a man that's working, and a woman and a man having to do the cooking, the cleaning, the laundry, and their job. So you don't even have that second job. You just stay at home, wear what you want, clean when you want to, watch Oprah. It's a great job. All I'm saying is it's a great job.
I'm not saying it's a bad job, but I don't think it's as easy.
I think it's that easy. I don't think
know.
you have the stresses
I don't
of a boss breathing down your neck. You don't have to worry about, am I going to get a raise next year? Is the bonus going to come in? How's my driving? None of it.
I think if you're the parent of a single child, then maybe you're somewhat correct.
The parent of a single
A
child.
single child, one kid.
You mean an only child?
Yeah.
Oh.
But single, one kid. So I think if the more children you have, it's way harder. Because say you have.
Well, that's not what I
they're
hear.
not all going to be
I
going to
hear
school at the
two's
same
hard
time.
and three's the same as two.
No,
you
it's
just
not.
you just start off with chaos.
4 is probably the same as 3, but 3 is chaotic, and I know that from experience.
I'm willing to bet 4's. I think it continues to get worse.
Oh yeah, I mean we could just ask my daughter because she has 4, but I think because they're not all going to be on the same
but
schedule.
still, you're at the house. You don't have to go anywhere. That's the only thing you have to do. You're a stay-at-home mom. The only thing you have to do is take care of those 4 children.
I feel like the only advantage to that is that you are at home and that you can handle things at home. But a lot of times you've got doctor's appointments. It isn't just staying at home.
Oh,
You got
yeah.
doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, anything else, school.
Yeah.
There's a lot of school-related
Every once
stuff.
in a while, you got to do something. Every once in a while, you got to leave the house.
It's more than every once in a while, though. I think. And again, if you have just one child, then yeah, it's probably a lot easier.
But Ty, people are doing that. With help. Okay. Most stay-at-home moms also have a nanny or daycare.
my daughter's not a stay-at-home mom, but they have a nanny.
See?
Well, they have 4 children too. So and they're both. Mariah works 2 jobs actually.
We didn't have a nanny. There was 4 kids in my house.
Well, we were latchkey kids though.
What's that mean?
That means that there was nobody to watch us. They couldn't afford to pay somebody to watch us. So here's the key to the house when you're done with school. Hopefully you make it home.
Well, when we were kids, my mom stayed at home. But the second we got old enough to go to school, she went right to work. So when we were too small to go to school, she stayed home. But the second we got old enough to go to school, she got a job.
I don't ever remember my mom not working.
And you know where she got a job? At the school. So I had my mom in middle school and high school with me all day. She was the assistant nurse, and she did something in the office. She was a hall monitor when I was in high school.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, yeah. She hated me.
Where's your pass, Michael?
Yeah. What are you doing out here? She'd let me go just so she didn't have the embarrassment of catching me.
God.
But that was only a couple times, and I did only ever skip lunch. I truly didn't believe we needed to be there. And down here in North Carolina, you don't have to be there. You can go eat lunch somewhere else.
Yeah, you can leave campus.
So that's the only thing I did in high school was, the occasional study hall because I wasn't going to study, and then lunch. I'd leave for lunch.
We grew up. My siblings and I grew up with 2 educators as parents. I was lucky enough to not have them in any of my schools, so I could still get away with some stuff. And luckily, because of my last name, I was able to get away with some stuff and not get in trouble. Which, by the way, shout out to Joe, who is now a subscriber.
Old Joe, it's good to see you.
Yeah,
if you figured out how to watch,
Yep, he did.
It's good to see you.
We set it up tonight for him. Him and I put our heads together and got it going for him. and he's able to watch now. So he'll be getting notifications when new ones come out.
You guys had to put your heads together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm as technologically defunct as he is, so it was interesting, but we made it work.
So, are you on my side with it's one of the best jobs?
One of the best, yes. One of the easiest, hell no.
I didn't say it was one of the easiest.
I think
I
heard
said
that
it
in the
doesn't.
beginning.
You don't need to be thanked for it because it is an awesome job.
I mean, anybody taking care of my children, I'm going to thank.
Ty, if you're telling me that when you look into a Suburban at a red light and see that woman in there with, however many kids, I don't care if she's got 1 or 4 in the back, she's looking miserable. She's got her yoga pants on. She's probably already ran over 2 people because she doesn't care who's in traffic lanes.
Oh, God.
She never uses her blinkers. And she's entitled to everything everywhere. So that woman has got an awesome job because she's driving around like she's Donald Trump. This may have been somebody who cut me off today that's got me on this rant.
This is the episode where Mike goes off the rails.
But I'm telling you right now that these suburban driving housewives that, you can't even give them a ticket and get satisfaction because they don't care. They're not paying it. They're like, whatever, hurry up. I got places to be.
I was raised by a lot of women, so I'm not.
You're not getting into this?
No, I mean I'm with you. I'm listening to you. I want you to keep going.
I did it for 2 years. It's an awesome job. That's all I'm saying. I mean, yeah, I would thank my wife for doing what she's doing or whatever. But I'm just saying, it's not like, woe is me, this is the hardest job in the world. No, it's an awesome job to have. You don't ever have to fight traffic. You don't. I'm telling, no, you don't, Ty. School lines? Are you kidding me? You're not late for work.
That's not just
You're
traffic,
just in
though.
a school line.
Have you ridden around this town at 2:00 in the afternoon?
Ty, but you don't have. You're not getting fired.
Well, no.
And you can leave as early as you want to get there on time.
And you don't even get in trouble. You just have to put out.
Wait, what are you talking about?
You don't get in trouble at work.
Are you calling that one of her jobs? Because that's sexist. I didn't say that.
Everything you just said was sexist.
No, it's not.
No,
I said it's an awesome job.
What I'm saying is you get out of trouble by putting out. If you get yourself into some trouble.
I'm not trying to take it down this road. You're going to have my neighbors over here knocking down my back door. I didn't take it down that road. What I'm saying is, it's an awesome job. I don't need to thank you for it. And I mean, like, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, it's the hardest job in the world. They got so much going on. That. They're fine, okay? Your daughter's fine. She's living just fine in a 6-bedroom house, and she's got a nanny. And she's got a job.
She works 2 jobs.
She works 2 jobs.
Yeah.
Good for you, Mariah.
She's hardworking. Very hardworking.
Yeah, so
I don't know if anybody
she's
can hear
not
this.
even in this conversation. What do you mean
hear this coming through the mic? Your dog is snoring, and I feel like it sounds like I'm farting. Can you hear that?
Actually, I think I did hear what sounded like a fart. So that's my dog?
Yeah.
All right.
Vince is passed out right here. He's probably on camera.
They both had a long day today. I had to get Julius groomed.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, it was 2. It's a big dog. I get it.
Do you have to use 2 groomers to do it?
No. Well, I guess because it was $250.
God.
For one dog. Poor Vince has to stay dirty because I can't afford both. Now, that's another thing. I don't think housewives wash their own dogs. I think they take them places they drop them off like a kid.
Good God.
I don't even know if they walk them.
I hope Arelis never watches this.
Oh, no. Arelis is not a housewife. No, she is a hard-working, beautiful woman. And well, all right, wait a minute. Let me back up. I'm not saying they're not hard-working.
Okay.
Most of them are hard-working.
Because that's what I was getting in the beginning.
But it's an awesome job. I said,
yeah, definitely.
It's not like a horrible job. I do hear him. I do hear him. Just
Swear to God, that's not my ass, everybody.
just pretend to ignore him.
Okay.
All right, that's over with. I may or may not have been cut off today by a large Suburban with a woman in it and 6 kids and a soccer ball on the backside. But she pissed me off. And then that's what got me thinking about, it is a good job. I don't want to hear woe is me out of a frickin' housewife ever again. Because I did that job and I frickin' loved it. And you know what else I found? Like when you see some of them yapping, they just won't stop talking.
Mm-hmm.
That's because you spend all day alone.
Oh, yeah.
Like cleaning. You're in your own head. And when you do talk to somebody, they're 7 or 3 or 2.
Right.
And that's all you talk to day in and day out for weeks and watch TV. So yeah, it does. I became a chatterbox with people.
Oh, I remember.
When I were, I was
I
you
remember.
should see what happened to me today. This was the craziest thing I saw in Maury. And it's like, that happens because you don't talk to anybody and you talk about whatever because you just want to talk to an adult. That does happen.
There was a point there where you would be having a beer in the garage and you'd be like, I'll be right back. I gotta go potty. And just grown man, I gotta go potty.
Yeah. Well, I still say got to make pee-pees because I just liked it. So I still say it. I got to make pee-pees. I got to go. But so I'm going to end that there.
Thank God.
Can you get that off the counter? I didn't know all that crap was still on the counter.
Oh, the alcohol?
Yeah. Well,
here. Throw that back there. By the way, I do have to tell you that I'm super excited that the kick flaps are in view.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so yes, they are. This here are the aforementioned kick flops. They are in rougher shape than they were when I first made them. Okay, so when I first made them, they actually still had the heel, and somehow the heel I think it got burned, and then I had to cut them off. So thanks, Tom, for ruining my kick
They literally
flops.
look like they've been through the fire.
And you can't find these. I can't find the shoes. I wanted to make a new pair, and you can't find the shoes.
Those need to be in a case.
They do need to be in a case.
I genuinely mean that. That may be a birthday gift or a Christmas gift for you.
No, you could get me something better than that.
No, I couldn't.
Maybe some new shoes that I can turn into kick flops.
After everything you just said about stay-at-home moms, I'm not doing better than that.
I don't understand the correlation, but so if we get off that subject because somebody cut me off earlier, and that's why that rant happened. But it is an awesome job, and I don't want to hear shit out of anybody about it. It is a Halloween episode, so I've got a few stories I could tell from my childhood that, my dad watches, and he's going to be like, that never happened. He always does that. Like that, anything supernatural, he doesn't want to believe it. But believe me when I tell you, Ty and I come from upstate New York where, I don't know about Syracuse, which I know is pretty old. Oswego is old. Like Fort Ontario,
Yeah.
There was a lot of Civil War death in my hometown. And you can tell. Like, our cemeteries are way bigger than, like, the population of our cemeteries is way more people that live in the town. You know what I mean? They're just huge. And all the houses are super old and beautiful. Most of them now are run down and separated into like separate apartments.
Duplexes.
Duplexes or 6 or 7 single apartments for college kids. But they're these old, beautiful homes. But you can feel the history in that town. And my parents' house was built right at the turn of the century. Like right at the end of the 1800s.
Was your dad born in that house?
Yeah. Yeah, my dad was born and still lives there.
Crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. And he's probably got some stories to tell about that house. I do just real quick. He did tell me a story about how him and his brother were throwing apples at the wall,
Just at the wall.
at the wall, just chucking apples at the wall. And they both got their ass beat by my grandpa, Gave
I mean,
it.
nothing else to do in Oswego in what 1960s?
That would have been in the 50s, my friend.
Wow.
Yeah. That would have been in the 50s. They were I don't, he'd have to explain the story because there's more to it, but he just said they were little assholes. Him and his brother were just crazy. And but the house we live in, you can when I was younger, nothing in the crib room. I don't know if this was a protector, but in the crib room, nothing weird happened. Well, I was baby. Couldn't tell.
Wait, that was in there?
Yeah, that was in all our crib rooms. Yeah. This picture's been over our crib. Oh, Tom, I had this conversation with Tom. But this picture's been over our cribs, every one of us. Johnny, Billy,
No kidding.
Michelle. Yeah.
That's creepy as hell.
Oh yeah, it's a super creepy picture. And that's why I kept it, because I was like, this guy, this weirdo's been with us since the beginning, so I don't want my mom throwing it away. And so I brought it down to Mike's like 21 years ago.
It's been down here that long?
Yeah, it's been sitting over there on the wall. It's been here the whole time.
Why don't I remember
I
that?
put it up the day I came in.
I might have been drunk down here a lot, I guess, but I don't remember this picture.
Oh,
But
yeah,
anyways, go ahead.
it's always been over there. But anyways, when I got into the three-boy room, you know, uh, down the hall, actually Billy might have still been in the crib. It was just me and Johnny in the big room in the back. I could see down the hallway, and there'd be times when I could see the silhouette of a man, like the black shape of a person. It never scared me. Never scared me.
Hmm.
But I could see it. And it was the silhouette of a person right in the hallway, like just past the crib room, right by the stairwell. And it always seemed to be right there. And it was like a rather large figure, maybe, the size of an adult with like a hat, almost like some kind of a hat.
Hmm.
And I'd always see that figure at night, and not all the time, but it just never scared me. But I knew it was there, and I never said anything to my brothers or nothing. I just knew it was there, and I'd go to bed, like sometimes with my head under the covers, but I knew it was there. And there's been other times where I think me and Jason Balge we were sleeping in the family room, and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. We were watching movies, and I went to the bathroom, which is down the hall, like through the kitchen, into the living room, and then you turn a corner, and then there's the bathroom. Well, I went in there, and the basement door, which is hard to open, it rubbed against the rug, against the floor. I was walking past, and that door actually opened a little and shut.
Yeah, that would freak me out.
Well, here's the crazy thing is I walked over to the door, opened it, and looked down into the basement, the cellar. And then when I shut it, I had to push it closed because it rubbed against the rug. And like 6 steps out of the living room, I said, holy shit, that just happened. Like it didn't even click that the door just shut by itself, and it doesn't shut, like the wind can't close this door. And then I got this huge chill over my whole body. And I said, Jason, I'm leaving. I'll be back in a minute. And I took Chelsea, our sheepdog, for a walk around the block for like 30 minutes to like collect myself, because I was like, oh my God, that was freaky, And my brother's had some experiences in that house, but nothing scary. Nothing's ever been really scary. One time, and this happened. I bet you that everybody heard that one. Everybody went to camp, so everybody's at Brennan Beach, and I'm still at the house, and I'm getting ready to go. I'm going to drive out there. I'm upstairs, and you got the bedroom, other side of the house, the bathroom. Okay? So I'm down in the bedroom. I turn the light off, close the blinds, go take a piss, turn around, lights on, blinds are up. I left them like that and got the hell out of that house. That happened. And like I said, that freaked me out to no end. I will never forget that day. I just shut those blinds. I just put those down. How did they come back? And you couldn't hear them. The light, nothing. You couldn't hear the switch. I took a piss, turned around, blinds were up. Light was on. I was like, oh, what in the hell? And there was one other experience I had in that house where this one, I can't remember if it was my dad or my mom, but I was sick. I was really sick, like flu, or something. And I might have been under 10 years old. But I was sleeping in Michelle's room, which she was the only one who had her own room. So I was sleeping in Michelle's room because I was sick. I was getting quarantined, I guess. But I was laying there, and this could have been a hallucination from drugs. I don't know. But I woke up in a sweat, and I watched Confederate dressed soldiers, clear as day, Ty, walk into that bedroom and surround the bed. I started screaming bloody murder, and I was like pulling the sheets up and just freaking out because soldiers are walking into this room and just standing there. And then I put my head under the covers, screaming bloody murder, and I can't remember if it was my dad or my mom that came in, but somebody came in and was like, "What is the matter with you?" And I told them, and they faded. Like, when they came in, those people faded, but they walked into that room clear as day. Like, I thought they were really there. And I didn't even know what a Confederate suit looked like at that time. Like, I saw, I don't even remember what it was. It might have been The Patriot or something. I saw the movie and I was like, holy fuck. That's what I saw. I saw those, garb, Just freaked me out.
I don't think I've ever had anything that descriptive.
Nothing like that?
Well, Bellevue Ave, a woman that owned the house before we bought it, her name was Mrs. Dodge. And apparently she died in the house. Or at least that's what my dad told us. My dad liked to mess with us when we were younger.
I believe that.
And that house made a shit ton of noises.
Yeah.
Everywhere. And I don't know if it's just the house settling or if it was actually someone walking around.
Well, I think house settling is a phrase used
to stop you from being scared.
To stop you from being scared.
Because the house was 100 years old.
Yeah.
I think it was built, I'd have to ask my dad, but I know it was built, I think it was pre-1900.
Yeah.
When that house was built. Because it still had the weird rock foundation basement.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had a stone basement.
Yeah. And you would hear stuff down in the basement. And we had a laundry chute that went from the third floor up and all the way down to the basement. And you would hear noises coming from there. And my room and my brother Todd's room were right across from each other, and the laundry chute was in between in that little hallway. If you've ever been, remember being
Did you guys
upstairs.
ever try to climb down there?
Oh yeah, many times, many times.
That's awesome.
Yeah, never from the third floor, always from the because there was another door in the pantry
Oh,
on the first floor. I guess you call it first floor, so it wouldn't or second floor
yeah, yeah,
if you include the basement. But we usually from there we because it's a long drop from the third floor if you screw up.
yeah. My a buddy of mine up north, Tom Millar. I used to spend the night at his house, and he lived in a mansion. Still does. His whole family lived there. So like one section of the house was his aunt. Like, and then his family lived in the attic. Full kitchen, two. I think it was a 3 bedroom. There was a baby grand piano up there. Like 14-foot ceilings.
Big house.
Big house. Like they lived in the attic, and this attic had a kitchen, 3 bedrooms, a hallway, couple bathrooms, and a huge living room, and like a den. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This was a big house, and I, man, I wish I could call Tom and just have him tell the story about his house because they have a wild one about a little girl that sits in the window with a candle, and that was out of his bedroom that we used to sleep in. And that story used to make my skin crawl. And his mother had a candy shop in the basement that you could get to from outside. There was like, but the basement, so there's once because we used to sneak down there and try to get in the candy shop to get some candy. But the rest of the basement, I got lost one time because it's all brick archways and corridors, and like Tom just knew where to go.
Oh, some shit happened in that house.
And left me, and I'm like, yeah, I was freaking out because it's that house. And I wish I could pull up pictures because it is creepy. And I think he lives downstairs, to the right now when you walk in the main corridor. But anyways, his house had a laundry chute that went to the basement from the attic. And I couldn't imagine going down that big. It had to be 60 feet,
I do have a story too from last year, actually, down in Southport. I went on a ghost walk through downtown Southport.
A ghost walk.
A ghost walk. Yeah, you meet up with a bunch of people. There's a guide, pay a little bit of money, and the guide walks you through all the historical parts of the town. Southport's been around for a long time, and it's a port town.
Yep.
And they take you to the old jail. They tell you stories, about everything that happened in the area, and then they walk you by the old cemetery. I think it's the Smithville Cemetery is the name of it.
Uh-huh.
And when we walked, and it's dark when you're doing this, when we walked by that cemetery, and I've got goosebumps thinking about it right now. She stops in front of the cemetery and gives a little story about the history of the cemetery, some of the people that are in there, and some of the things that happened, some of the people that are in there. And behind her, there was just out of nowhere, after 5 minutes into her speech, something was sitting. It was further in, but something was sitting all of a sudden on top of. I literally have goosebumps right now because I forgot about this.
So you do have an experience.
Yeah. Sitting on top of one of the headstones, one of the tombstones.
Just creepy, isn't it?
It's and somebody, one of the people that were with us that stayed in the same condos, got a picture of it.
Really?
Yeah, and in fact, if I could remember afterwards, I wish I remembered this before I would have, because I don't know what I did with it in my phone. I think I even sent it to Jenny and was like, "Look at this. We just saw this," and it clearly is a figure that to me looks like a woman sitting on top of a headstone, just away from where we are, just like maybe trying to figure out what are these people doing. And then the guide was like, "I feel something really weird. Let's take off." And so we did. Like nobody said anything, and then she supposedly felt that, and then we took off and went to a different spot. And she had explained along the walk where she had felt something weird, and we were all like, "Yeah, there was something back there," and trees were moving. It was kind of weird.
That's always creepy.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, you wonder how much your mind, how much you can manifest when you're in that mindset.
That same
like,
cemetery?
After watching a scary movie, your mindset's like, did those curtains just move? Like everything's scary. I'm not trying to take away from what you experienced. I'm just saying, isn't it weird how
Oh yeah,
how that happens?
yeah.
Like
if it's a good scary movie that does that to you. And I don't know that I felt like that afterwards. Also, to that same cemetery.
Well, isn't it weird how you don't in that moment get scared because the experience is happening and you don't really
You're
realize.
trying to understand it.
Yeah, your brains hasn't comprehended. Like me opening the cellar door and looking down the stairwell.
Yeah.
What the hell did I do that for? You know, like
you
that's
didn't
what I.
see anything though either. So then, but afterwards, then your head is like, oh shit.
Yeah, afterwards my head's like, "Hey man, that door closed by itself."
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, "Oh my god, it did."
That same cemetery, Jenny and I went walking around it during the day, and just randomly weird. A lot of the and I don't know what they call them, but they're stone coffins that are above the ground, and I'm not sure what the exact name for those are, but
Sarcophaguses, I think.
maybe
Is that what it is?
maybe.
Sarcophagus.
But excuse me, there's several of them all over the
I
cemetery,
need a Jamie.
and there are tomatoes just sitting on top of them, just tomatoes. Just random tomatoes. There's no tomato plants
When you
anywhere in
were
that
walking
cemetery.
around?
Yeah, we were walking around in the middle of the day.
Well, somebody might have left those there.
Nobody else was in there.
Well, no, but
There were
somebody
no
might have left
ants
some
or bugs
tomatoes.
crawling on them either. A couple of them looked like they'd been there for a little bit. No bugs on them. And this is in the summer. It was just weird.
It is weird. It's weird that you noticed there was no bugs as well.
Well, I mean,
Did you like inspect these tomatoes?
yeah, we walked up. I actually have pictures of those. We went up, looked at them, and I'm like,
were they real?
oh yeah, because a couple of them were rotted,
Oh,
but still no bugs anywhere around them. And there are bugs all over. It was the middle of summer. There are bugs everywhere, flying around, and it was weird.
it is creepy. You know what else is really eerie? I never had an experience there, but Charleston, South Carolina, is
Oh yeah,
is very old.
one of the most haunted cities in the East Coast.
You can feel it. When you go there, you can feel it. And it was a different, like a pit of your stomach feel, like the feeling I get at Fort Ontario is the feeling I got in Charleston, like chaos
Right.
or pain. You know what I mean? Not pain inflicted on me, but
Right.
just chaos. Like you can actually feel those wars or the war that went on in those areas where I think it's a dense amount, like a large amount of death.
I'd like to go spend a night out in one of these battlefields that's up a little bit further north of us.
We'll do it. We'll do it. Anybody sees this broadcast, I'm in.
I'll do it.
As long as there's a place for my hammock.
Well, you're going to be out in a field.
I can set my hammock up on the ground.
Yeah,
I can, but I don't want to. I want 2 trees. What do you mean a field? What? Oh, you
A
mean
battlefield.
like
Like an
Gettysburg?
actual- yeah, like an
you want to
actual-
spend the night out in Gettysburg?
Something similar.
We can probably do that.
I think you can. We need to look into it though, because I would do that.
We can do that
I
MLK
love being
weekend.
scared. I love that kind. I mean, I'm a Halloween baby, so I love getting the shit scared out of me.
You are a Halloween baby.
I love all the scary movies. I love being scared. Somebody sneaking up on me.
I saw a strange one recently, just 2 nights ago, called I don't want to mess this up. Bring Her Back. Bring Her Back. It was on HBO.
I don't think I've seen that.
It was and I also watched Weapons. Did you hear about that one?
No.
Weapons was okay. It was a little weird. Like it almost felt like an M. Night Shyamalan movie because it didn't end well. And I was like, this must be M. Night Shyamalan. He's got the best ideas in the world. He just doesn't know how to.
The weird
end
ending, like Signs.
Well, no, not a weird ending. The endings just suck. Like he's got all these great premises.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got great ideas, but he needs to get like a partner that knows how to end a movie, like Stephen King or something.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Hey, Stephen, come end my movie. What's the big deal? You add his name at the credits, and then you actually got everybody liking
Give
you.
him $100 million.
Yeah, but Weapons was pretty good, and Bring Her Back was pretty strange. Like they didn't explain a few things that happened, but the visual effects were pretty gruesome. Like It was creepy, I guess is what I'm saying. It was a pretty creepy movie. It was worth watching. So if you want to watch one, it's on HBO. It's Bring Her Back.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
There was one part in the movie, and this isn't even gory, but it turned my stomach. Like,
Really? You?
yes, yes.
I gotta hear this.
Is all right. So it's a family, a boy and his sister. Sister's blind, and they get put into foster care. I don't want to give too much of the movie away, but they go into foster care and they end up with this woman. Now this woman lost her daughter, who was blind. She drowned in the pool. Hence the Bring Her Back. So she's
Right.
got this other girl so she's like trying to get rid of the brother. Okay? So this little girl's sleeping. Sound as a snug bug in a rug. Just you see her, she's sleeping. She's got her, just looks like she's dreaming about fucking unicorns. And this lady in the scene is just standing over her. She looks like Punky Brewster grown up, like
Huh.
that's what she looks like. And she's just standing over her. And all of a sudden she just goes, pop! And you can hear the pop, and she punches this girl right in the face. Hard as shit. While she's sleeping.
Why
And
am I laughing?
you can hear her, like, it sounds real. That's what cringed me, was it sounded like she just smacked this poor girl right in the eye socket. Like, it sounded like a punch. They did this. The audio was perfect. You know what I mean? It just sounded so horrible. And then the girl's acting was freaking on point. She was just like, oh, ah. She wakes up. She doesn't know what happened. And the next morning, she's got this massive black eye where, like, the lady's blaming the brother for hitting her, you know? And the brother doesn't know what happened. And I could go into some other stuff she did to the boy, but you got to watch it.
Yeah, I feel like
I don't
this.
want to give it away, but if you do like freaky, scary movies, or just everything's just weird to us now. I don't think I've been scared in a long time.
I tell you, there's one scene in one movie that every time I see it scares me to death, and it's the simplest scene of anything. And and most people would see it and be like, I don't know why that scares them. But there's a scene, and I think it's the second Exorcist or the third. And they're at a hospital, and this nurse is walking around just checking doors. It's late at night, and she walks down one hallway, walks back down another, and then there's a cross hallway like this. So she goes this way, and then as she's coming back this way, there's a nun with the flaps, the old style nun,
Oh yeah.
with a pair of hedge clippers to cut her head off. And she's just the music. I guess I got goosebumps now. Thinking about it again. And there's the music goes and then her head's gone. And that scene, for whatever reason, is the only scene in any scary movie I've ever seen where every time I see it, I'm like, I got to look away. I can't look at this.
Oh God.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's the only scene. And I've watched hundreds of slasher movies, scary movies, thrillers. Yeah.
Nice.
That one gets me every time.
Yeah, I mean, like, the Freddy's and well, Freddy freaked me out when I first watched it in the 80s.
Really?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what freaked me out. I was younger. I'm not as old as you, Ty.
You're
So
close.
when the first Freddy Krueger came out and I'm watching it, the scene that got me to, like, not to this day, but the scene that really got me was when he came through the couch
Oh, yeah.
and sucked somebody into the couch. And I'm just like, oh my God, I can't sit down anymore. Like, I can't even sit on a couch. Like, anything. I think until I was 30, I never hung a foot or a hand off the bed.
Really?
Yeah, because of 80s movies. Like, I mean, like, not Gremlins, but Critters or Goblin or any of those. Like, anything, especially Freddy Krueger. I don't hang anything off the bed. Like, I will never hang a hand out the bed. And sometimes I can't even leave it out the cover. I got to have the cover on it.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
that's because of Freddy Krueger. So the movie didn't really scare me, but the premise
Yeah.
of somebody
Yeah.
snaking me from my sleep, man, there's nothing like that. Like, not being able to go to bed because that's where you're going to die. That was a great premise. Just great. Because then you could always do the I'm super tired, got to stay up, but I'm going to fall asleep. I thought Freddy Krueger was the best.
You see any of these TikToks that are out there now, where somebody's hiding under the bed, and somebody comes in and then they just grab their foot, scares the shit out of them.
Oh my
You seen any of those?
No, but if somebody does that to me, that they're not going to be breathing.
I swear that my brother Todd was the inventor of that.
I
He would do that.
I believe that.
Scare the living shit
Are
out
you
of
talking
you.
about the same guy who put hot sauce in a cold sore?
That's the guy. That's the guy.
I believe it.
Which, by the way,
you don't even have to say I swear to God.
He should
I
be.
believe it.
He should be listening. He'll be listening to this. He'll probably be listening to all of them now too. I sent the link for him to get set up now.
Sup, Todd?
So he'll be.
We're gonna have a keg lifting contest soon.
No, we're not.
Miss you, buddy.
We're too old.
I was, I don't know. See, I still do pretty good in the gym now, but I pull something every frickin' time. I'm like, oh, there goes my neck. Oh, there goes my shoulder. Oh, those tendons are stretched. Like, I have to do better prep. I have to stretch more. I'll just go in there and start throwing hundreds of pounds around. Like,
the leading cause of death in people our age now is right?
me?
Overactivity.
Overactivity?
Mm-hmm.
You just made that shit up.
You're damn right I did. I haven't lifted a weight in 15 years.
Overactivity. That's like the only thing saving us.
I'm still here.
Barely. I'm over here negotiating carrying your stuff into the woods when you go camping. I'm still here.
I'll be fine carrying that stuff. And plus, hopefully, we'll work on Noah a little bit too.
Yeah, we'll ask him about. I don't see why he wouldn't come. Why wouldn't he come? Unless he's got something happening.
Yeah, it depends on where he's at in training. If he's training for another fight or something like that, then yeah, we might not get him, but we'll see.
But if he doesn't go, I do want to set up a father-son trip because Mikey wants to go deep woods camping, and I don't, not that we do anything horrible on that trip, but I see that trip as my unplug for the year.
That's a good way of looking at it.
And it's not that Mikey would be a burden of mine there. I love camping with my son, but I don't want any responsibility. You know what I mean?
You have to have
I just want one weekend where I don't have to worry about nothing.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I like I said, I love camping with Mikey, but that weekend is just about me. Like if I want to go cast the rod, I'll go cast the rod. If I want to cook lunch, I cook lunch. If I want to sit there and do nothing, I can sit there and do nothing because I have no responsibilities. I'm like a housewife.
No, I get it. 100%.
Yeah, I knew you'd agree with me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, but yeah, Noah's old enough, though, you hit a certain age and you're not responsible for him anymore.
No.
I mean, no. Noah might be like, I don't want to be responsible for my dad, so I don't want to go.
I mean, he knows how much I drink
It
sometimes.
might reverse now.
Yeah, he may have to take care of me.
Well, we haven't drank a ton on those anymore. It's not like it used to be.
I don't drink like that anymore anyways.
No. But yeah, that trip's just so relaxing for me. And I think I've already said this, but I like when the weather is unagreeable.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me either.
I like when it rains. I don't like wind. I like when it's colder than cold. I like when it snows on us. I don't care if it rains. I don't like wind though.
Snow and the cold, I don't mind. The water, the rain, I don't like.
The one year that the 40-mile-an-hour winds came in, I didn't like that.
It rained too, didn't it?
It rained.
Yeah.
It snowed that morning and rained that night.
Yeah.
And it was like, when we got up in the morning, it was like 22 degrees and it was snowing.
Yeah.
And then as the day went on, it got all the way up to like 54 degrees. And then it's
Nah, we can't do it to him.
we can't do that.
I mean, you can try if you want to. You
Do
want
you
to
think
answer
he's No, I don't want you to answer it.
it? Okay.
But he's probably calling about the party. Oh, he's stopped.
Yeah.
Should we call him?
It's up to you.
Text him and say, "Can we put you on the podcast?" Tell him we're currently in the middle of a podcast, so thanks for doing that, and then see if he'll come on like as a guest speaker. If he doesn't, I think it's time we call my brother and test out this microphone on speaker. But so yeah, we talked about the scary movies. We talked about the issues I have with entitled mothers, and our hometown is got a lot of history. Charleston's got a lot of history. Gettysburg, I've heard that I've heard that from other people where when they go there, they get a weird feeling. What'd he say?
No. Not quite like that, but no.
Well, let's call my brother. I think it's time for a guest speaker. We might not get. All right, so here's how it's going to go. Is we're going to give him a ring, and I don't even know what to talk to him about, and I think he's been drinking with his neighbor, but we might get his neighbor. So we'll see. Let's just give him a call. See what happens. Let's have some fun. It is. Oh wait, let me see the topics I had.
Hey, while you're doing that, man, I just want to thank you for not wearing some weird shit this particular episode.
I thought about it. I was looking through my closet and I can't find it. I thought it'd be good to change my hat every time because I've got about 78 hats.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But I might do that.
I just knew. I just had it in my head that you were going to have something on to distract me, like the other two times. In fact, I was fully expecting you to have the shorts on and the sweater at the same time. That would have been something.
Well, there's always Saturday. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Watch him not answer now.
He better answer.
Your call has been forwarded.
Oh my God.
The person you're trying to reach.
Let's see if he calls back.
He might. I mean, God, how could he be? He can't be any more than 2 beers deep. We just talked to him 45 minutes ago. Oh, what else? What else?
We could random call too, We could random call Trevor.
I don't know. If let's discuss who we want to randomly call.
Anybody I pick to randomly call
back.
is going to have a lot of me in them.
Well, I'll tell you what. Maybe we should call Jason Belge.
Yeah, I'd be good with that.
And have him go over his rendition of how he did.
Is that ringing or did he text you?
Shit. No. I'm about to call again. I'm going to call him again.
All right, Johnny.
Answer
Your
the.
call has been forwarded.
Oh, wait a minute. He said, I don't have any stories tonight.
Yeah, Screw it, call Belge.
All right, hold on. Let's do it.
Your call has been
What?
forwarded.
What is going on? Does everybody know? I'm going to call Elvis. I'm calling Elvis.
You think he'll answer?
Maybe. Let's do it.
I wonder if he remembers me. It's been a lot of years.
Somebody's going to answer the phone.
What's up, dude?
Justin,
Hello.
97.7. You are on the air.
Oh yeah. Are you pranking me? You pranking me, bro?
Elvis, we are live on the podcast.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, not really live.
Well, it's live enough. Because I don't know how to edit.
Is that like all you're doing nowadays? You just don't work anymore?
I'm trying to get to that point. Yes.
I mean, dude, I've had that thought myself. I truly wish that I was able to do that too.
Well, maybe someday I can bring you in.
Look, sorry about the weekend, man. I've been having some real bad back issues that were getting better and hopefully still are, but they've been like just worsening past week or so.
So you're yeah, I understand. You were
Oh, here we go. I was waiting for it. Anything.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Well, I said that to Grizz, and Grizz was like, well, man, it's kind of weak, man. I dragged my crippled ass out there. I don't know if that's exactly the same thing, but okay. I think you're still like an asshole.
Well, no, I get it. I mean, Grizz only has one working foot and 2 reverse shoulder surgeries. So
Yeah, exactly. It's not
Yeah.
the same thing as slip disc in your back.
yeah, I guess you're yeah. Well, since you're 7 foot tall, I guess a slip disc. You are pretty.
It's rough, man.
Yeah.
It's hard to drive. It's hard to sit. It's hard to do much of anything.
How do you beat off?
Not well.
Yeah.
Elvis,
Not
you
really skill, accuracy, or determination.
All the things I lack.
I'm sitting here with Ty, who I don't know if you've ever met here, but I'm sure you probably met him at my house when we went for my little brother's graduation from high school.
Oh yeah, well, it's kind of a blur of a weekend and 25 years ago, but yeah.
I've hung out with him more than that. We've hung out several times.
When I brought Elvis to New York, okay, like I had a choice between a girlfriend I had for 2 years and bringing Elvis, and I invited Elvis.
We had better hair back then.
He did have better hair.
It was the right move.
We got in a bar brawl.
It was the right move.
Do you want to explain how much we drank at the...
Well, all I can say is that we were freshly 21.
Yes.
And, or 22 maybe, and drank like only people that are that age and with a certain level of intentionality of harming themselves can do. I mean, it was epic. I mean, isn't Oswego like most bars per capita?
It is most bars per capita, and
Is it
we
a
didn't even go to any of them until we were in the newspaper for getting in a bar brawl.
That's right. We didn't start it. No way. Your brother started it, right?
No, my brother got headbutted, but I don't know who started the fight because I had 2 guys on my back.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
all right, let's start from the beginning. So my brother's graduating high school, and we're about to have his party, and my dad sends us to the store, and we get like 14 cases of Labatt Blue.
Oh, yeah.
This is the start.
Yeah.
So we drink all day long
Oh yeah.
and all night.
Yeah.
And then the next morning, we're sleeping. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. Went to bed 3 hours prior.
I think it was earlier than that, but yeah, go ahead.
It might have been earlier, but my dad comes in the room with 2 pots. He starts smashing pots, and he's like, "Wake up! It's time to get ready. Wake up! Wake up!" So we're getting
Bill's
up.
graduating today.
Yeah, Bill's graduating today. Yeah. And so, we get up and we do it all over again. Start drinking. And and we went to Bill's graduation. We come back, the whole family's there. Elvis is singing in my garage,
Oh yeah, that was great.
and we're having a good old time. So 11 o'clock at night rolls around, and we have polished off these 14 cases of beer. And we're like,
we're feeling spunky.
yeah, we're feeling a little spry.
We feel good.
So we decide to walk the 7 blocks down the road
Oh, God.
to go to a bar and just keep drinking. And we go into this bar. I can't even tell you what happened there, but
I can't either.
somebody threw a beer can.
So through a beer can, some dude that was like, I mean, he was probably about 1.5 feet shorter than I was. Headbutted me, and then he was going for my nose, but he could only get my chin. It really didn't hurt that much, and I was just like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I was the trash. And he was like, "You got a problem?" And I was like, "I mean, no, I think you have the problem."
Yeah, you can't
And
reach
like,
my
before I
face.
know it, he's trying to throw me down, and then all of a sudden I look over and I see these dudes on you, and then I see John, and he's got somebody headbutt him pretty good and get some blood running down his face.
Yeah. So
And then it kicked us out like it was our fault.
I've got 2 guys on my back, and the only thing I'm doing, Ty, is wondering where my sandal went.
Oh yeah.
I'm so drunk. They jumped on me and they were like holding my arms back, and one of them might have been punching me in the face. I can't remember. All I remember is going, "Where the fuck my sandal go? Where'd my sandal go?" Because the sandal came off when they grabbed me.
I could have had somebody drop napalm on me that night, and I don't remember.
All I know is that 2 guys grabbing you from behind on a Friday night sounds like a normal Friday night for you.
You know. So this happens, and it turns out that the owner of the bar was a McGrath, which is my mother's maiden name. So he was a cousin of my mother's. So he said, "Hey, you Ronaldo boys need to get out of here. The cops are coming." So that's why we left, Elvis.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Maybe you told me then, and I forgot.
I might have. Well, no, I mean, at the time, he told all of us, he goes, "You Ronaldo boys got to get out of here." So we didn't go home. We went up to the next bar. And my brother's got a face full of blood, like just pouring out of his nose. And he's like, "Let's go up to this thing and get another beer."
Oh, those were the days.
And then, like, the next day, we're in like the newspaper for starting this huge brawl, and none of us remember it.
No. Oh, hell no. No.
How does a brawl in Oswego make the newspaper?
Oh man, well there was one every weekend, so it's
Yeah.
just which brawl is gonna.
Yeah, it's like the sports column up there.
That's right.
Today in Oswego. And then the next day or the day after, we got tickets for not having licenses for jet skis on Lake Ontario.
Oh, we did, didn't we?
Remember that?
I don't remember that,
Oh yeah. Well,
but I believe it. I believe
we
you.
got drunk that day too.
Now that I believe.
No, I mean we were on there. I don't remember I don't know whose jet skis they were, but like we got them.
Probably stolen.
It was probably Mark's. Mark's.
We had a great time.
Yeah,
as I
yeah.
recall. And then they were like, "You boys got water safety certificates for those?" And they were like,
No.
I don't. It's in my other pants.
Water safety. What?
Yeah, I did when I got on the jet ski, sir, but
Run my name, sir. My name is Michael Ronaldo.
Yeah. Remember it too.
Lake's not that big. Come on. But yeah, then I think we skipped town without paying the fine, and I bet we still have a warrant out for our arrest in Oswego for illegal use of boating.
I bet we do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I brought my dirt bike home too.
Yes.
Oh, do you remember? Well, I don't want to talk about it.
I was gonna say. I
The-
was gonna bring that up earlier. I think I know what you're gonna say.
The drive up.
Yeah, in the truck.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Didn't know what kind of podcast this was. If it was cheer or what.
Okay, we can bring it up and try to keep it. I don't know what happened, Ty, but Elvis and I are driving up in an extended cab S10. Okay, it was Adams, and we were eating like 22-year-olds eat,
Yeah.
just
Right.
junk, garbage, Fritos.
Prepping our bellies for the weekend of debauchery that was to come.
Yeah, Doritos, just whatever we could get our hands on, we were putting down. We also cooked our own food at Waffle House.
The
Oh,
hell?
Yeah, I got a picture of that. We cooked our own.
Picture.
They allowed us to go behind the counter and cook our own food. And we got pictures with the aprons on
the
and the
hell?
hat. Yeah, they let us cook our own breakfast.
You were cooking. I was just pouring coffee.
Don't sell yourself short, buddy. You were over there.
Yeah.
But anyways, one of us, just as a joke, had to fart.
That's
So-
a joke.
As a joke?
It's a necessity.
Well, the joke was we rolled up the windows and I farted.
Yeah.
And I was like, how long can you stand that? And he's like, oh, I got your milk right here. Next thing you know, he lets one rip. And we started letting farts rip.
With the windows up.
Not with the windows up. And then we turned the heat on
Oh Lord.
because we were just starting to one up each other in this truck on a 12-hour drive.
Yeah.
So next thing you know, we're both just ripping farts with the heat on
This is gonna be a great episode.
in the middle of August,
Oh yeah.
like
No, it was
all the way through Pennsylvania.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
And
surprised we didn't get like methane poisoning or something.
we might have.
Yeah.
They did.
But that truck smelled like ass
Oh, yeah.
for 3 months. And it wasn't my truck. Like, we gave it back to Adam when we got back. And that truck smelled like a fart for like 3. It embedded into the seats.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Adam, and he was like, I know what happened. Trying to fool me. I had one of those 2 months ago with my buddy. I know exactly what that is.
I didn't know that was going to come out on this episode, but yeah, that was one of the things we did. But Elvis, I got to get you in here in person.
Yeah, man. Definitely. I've been thinking about it. I'm sorry I didn't make it this weekend, but
No, I get it. I figured you were hurt. I know back pain's the worst, and we're not going to sit here and talk about how ladylike you were.
Oh.
that's fair. I do that enough in my normal life.
Yes. But I would like to get you in here and let
Yeah.
the people see you in person, and we can probably, I don't know, we can see if Ty wants to come back. But I don't know. People are going to get sick of seeing Ty.
No, they won't. I am the sexiest person you have on this show ever. Well, next to Grizz. Grizz with that Jack Black beard. I mean,
Oh, Grizz has a big beard now?
oh yeah, looks like Jack Black.
Well, it's not just a big beard, but he actually groomed it.
Ooh,
It's
that doesn't sound like him.
it's shaped. I know it doesn't sound like him. He's got a shaped beard.
That's great. Good for him.
But yeah, he was getting around quite well. I think
mean,
it.
he's he's had some time to get used to it, and that's great. And I mean, he will he knows how to operate within his limits. I'm still kind of like blindly stumbling in the dark.
Eric operating within his limits.
No, no.
I don't think any of what you just said makes any sense.
At all.
Normally.
Does Eric have limits?
95% of the rest of his life, yeah, 100% agree. But this whole medical thing is about specifically that is what I'm talking about.
I think the leg should go.
I thought he decided on that.
Yeah, he decided to keep it because he thinks AI is going to fix it. But I think, and I'm not saying this to be funny or weird. I think it should go because then he can work his way back to being healthy again.
Yeah. If
You
that's
know,
what he wants.
I think the leg's going to keep him from, getting himself back to a healthy physique, Grizz.
I saw a dude in Whole Foods the other day. It made me think it had I'm gonna call it a bionic leg. leg because that's what I want to call it. And he looked great. He was like bouncing around on the thing. I bet he could have won a one-legged race with it. Stronger than mine. Titanium or some shit.
Well,
And,
if you think about it, you can do whatever you want. Like he could put a regular peg on it when he's on the boat, or he could put the spring on it when he's running, or he could have a normal looking shoe. Like
pants on, you can't tell the difference.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying you can have all these options.
Yeah.
Why just keep a fused ankle that's never going to work again?
I mean, maybe I'll cut my leg off, man. You're really convincing. Options, baby, options.
Elvis, I'm telling you right now, if one of us, hey, and I heard you stole Ogre. Eric said he was the original Ogre.
Look, if you think I asked for that nickname, it took me years to shed that, and those dudes still call me that every chance they get.
I sometimes I say Ogre when I'm with Eric, but you're not Ogre to me.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Yeah, you're 100% Elvis.
Yeah, well, that was a whole phase and everything. But, those dudes, like I was, Grizz was like 6'5", 10", something like that in 10th grade, and I was like 6'2", 10th grade, or 9th grade, I guess.
Yeah.
So they were like, well, this is the new Ogre. And they were like, he's Grizz, and Grizz was like, well, I think I kind of like Grizz better. It sounds kind of awesome. And there it was. And now, they shortened it. They just call me O or Og, and that's tolerable to me.
Yeah, you get the Og.
Never created, sort of, contributed to a general lack of self-esteem as I was growing up.
I hope our laughter isn't overbearing on your voice. I really do hope everybody can hear you. See, because I've got this high-tech system where I have you on speakerphone next to a microphone.
Ooh, technology.
Yeah.
I definitely need to get out there, man. I really felt bad about not being able to, but I mean, it's.
Well, you should. You should feel bad.
I do feel bad. I'm not just saying that.
Well, you need to get out here just to hang out with me.
Agreed.
That's
the other thing. I got to drive an hour and a half one way to get out.
One way? What? Where are you?
I'm downtown. I'm just exaggerating because I know you're way out.
You're exaggerating by about an hour, my friend. Good Lord. You're 22 miles away. Jesus.
Yeah, well, it takes me to get anywhere.
It might take an hour to get out of Raleigh.
I say that because it's hard to make it driving.
Elvis, in your defense,
yeah,
I never leave the Springs.
I see.
If something's going on 5 miles down the road, I'm like, that's too far. I can't make it.
For real. That's real.
So I feel your pain. I do not like to travel. That's why I made a podcast in my basement, so I don't have to go anywhere.
No, yeah. That makes a difference.
I've actually got, I even got Grizz to come out of his cave.
I know, that's no easy thing to do.
Yeah. Well, did you know Renee showed up here too?
That's impressive.
Yeah, Renee just came walking down, which is Eric's father.
Renee's a whimsical fellow. He'll do whatever the mood strikes him.
Well, I got to send you the picture I have of him because that sweet man came down here and didn't realize that there was a camera and that we were live.
Oh.
And so he just starts talking, and Eric says, "Dad, we're live. The camera's right there." And Renee turned around and gave the cheesiest smile to the camera. I took a still shot of it. It's the funniest thing ever.
He is a super sweet man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was great. We fed him enchiladas and sent him on his way, and we did part 2.
There you go.
But I'll tell you what, we're gonna wrap up this episode. So I'm gonna let you go. Tell me when you can get out here.
Yeah, I will. At this point, it's you know, I'm on a 6-week like work from home.
No, I don't have time for your excuses on the air, so we'll have to talk later.
It's more of a timeline than an excuse, I think. But you know, okay, gotcha.
But you said something about 6 weeks. I don't like that. I don't.
That won't be that long. I'm saying that's how long I've got. I think that's the window within which I'm working. I should be healthy long before that. I'm hoping to be healthy long before that.
Oh, good.
That's just like the amount of time I've got, like inside of which at work that I can stay home and work from home, which is sort of just to give you an idea about what the doctors have told me. So.
Oh, gotcha. So you're saying you could be on the show in your work from home period?
Correct.
Okay.
So it would not be necessarily 6 weeks after, you know, like 6 weeks from now. It would be hopefully like 2 or 3 at the most.
All right, 10-4. Well, we'll get you in here on a Christmas episode.
Ooh, Christmas. Or a Thanksgiving episode.
Yeah, we could do a Thanksgiving episode on location at Jordan Lake if you want to do that.
Oh, hey, it's Thanksgiving. Hey, everybody. Thanksgiving.
Sound like
Thanksgiving. Cool.
we'll figure it out. I figure me and you, we could probably try to figure out some topics beforehand.
Solve the world's problems, man.
I think we could solve the world's problems. Ty and I cannot.
It's because we're two opposite people.
Well,
It's because I don't hate stay-at-home moms.
all right. That's going to come out in the episode, Elvis. I did not say that. I did not say that. I just said that they have an awesome job. It's not a bad job. And it's not
I'd do it if I could.
it's not a thankless job. You'd do it if you could, right?
I tried. Well, I didn't try, but I.
Everybody tries because it's an awesome job.
Yeah, I could totally do this. I was like, I could take care of kids. Are you kidding me? But then, you know, I've actually had to take care of kids, and I'm not sure I was right. Might have made a mistake.
Well, that doesn't work for my argument. So, but you kind of married into quite a few, right?
Oh, I'm a passel. I got 4 of them.
4.
Wow.
See?
Yeah, and they're let's see, they're between 10 and 15.
10 and
they're
15.
10, 12, 13, and 15.
Wow.
Yeah, but they're like individually and collectively awesome. So.
Well, that's a must. You definitely have to say that since this is going on the internet.
Well, that's true. Well, I mean, to balance it out, I can say, you know, I wish they could remember to put the dishes in the dishwasher, but that's pretty much.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. You know, I can understand that.
It's, you know, it's not the thing; it's how many times we've told them. That's the thing.
Yes. So listen, brother, love you.
Yeah.
Come on the show. We're gonna wrap this show up without you.
That sounds good. It's probably for the best.
Yes, but I want you out here. Thanks for answering the phone. You were our first caller.
First time caller, long time listener. Big time. I got your milk, by the way. Don't forget that.
I got your milk, buddy.
Man.
All right, brother.
A whole thermos of milk over here.
Oh, Lord.
With your name on it. All right, love you too, brother. I'll hook up with you as soon as I can and get out there, man.
Perfect. All right, man.
Take care, Ty.
See you, buddy.
Later.
Later, guys.
Oh, I should have hung up on him like we always do. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah, I would love to sit in on him being here, and I would also love just as much to sit in when Grizz is back here, because I have a lot of questions for that man.
Like what?
Just a lot. Just when.
Well, just throw one out there. What's one question?
Like, did you watch the bull ride? Or
I did watch the bull video, and that.
Oh my God!
That, none of that surprised me.
You know what surprised me? Did you look at his feet? Did you see what he had on his feet?
What, like some weird twine sandals?
Cowboy boots.
Cowboy
He
boots?
ran from that bull and got away in cowboy boots.
Yeah, but did you see how slow he ran?
Yeah, he still got.
see.
I don't think he was running.
I
slow.
think the bull stopped. If you watch the video, the bull felt bad for him because of how slow he ran. He went to run away, and the bull immediately caught up to him and said, I'm not going to hit you.
I think he's just such a large man and moves with enough grace that it just looked like he was going slow. I have questions, and I would
I
love
don't
to
know.
be able to sit
I
in
think he
on
was
that.
running for his life, and it was slow.
But he got away.
Hey,
Which, by the
he
way,
got away.
By
He
the
got
way, this
away.
great episode. So if anybody that's watching this that hasn't watched those yet, you really need to watch it. It's a 2-part setup.
Yeah.
And the first one I think is an hour. Second one's a couple
2
hours.
hours, yeah.
Sounds long, but it's worth the watch or the listen.
It's worth listening to, especially like on a drive or something, because I actually re-listened. I listened to it myself while I was cleaning my garage, and it's a great food. Like it's great for the ears.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I mean, as far as the video goes, we don't do anything exciting,
Nah.
but especially with Eric, listening to it,
Yeah.
you kind of feel like you're going in deeper. Because it's a life story that we're trying to portray, and
And
it's
this
the
man has
first
done a
one I've ever
lot.
done. He's done a lot. He's been a lot of places. He's done a lot of things, and we didn't even scratch the
No,
surface.
that's why I want to be here for that. I don't care if I'm sitting in
Well, what
in the
we're gonna
corner.
do is we're gonna pull some more guys in that know him, and some more charismatic people that can help explain some of the
Him.
stories of Grizz. You know, and because there's a lot, and especially Costa Rica. I mean, this guy moved there, fought a bull, opened up a restaurant,
on
had
the water,
had his own restaurant,
on the beach.
and started his own coffee company, and gambled with very dangerous people on a weekly basis. Like, you know, this is stuff most Americans don't even like. They only watch that on TV. They only watch that on TV. They never come close to living a life like that. And I think it's great that I know plenty of people with stories that are comparable to Eric's, and they're not famous people. Like
Yeah.
that's why I wanted to start this, because the stories I know, even the things I've done that, I mean, I've lived a wild one myself.
Yeah.
And I don't
And you're
have
still alive.
I don't have a platform to get into most of my stories, like you know, because I don't want to just sit here and tell them. But because some of the craziest stuff I've done was when I was younger and I was by myself. Like I had a really piece of shit car when I was younger. It was a Bronco 2.
Bronco 2.
Yeah, and what should have been a 15-hour drive turned into 4 days. And I didn't sleep for the whole 4 days. And there's hitchhiking, there's broken down tires, there's pay phones, because there was no cell phones when this happened.
Oh yeah.
Like the list of crap that I went through to get to New York in 4 days was freaking horrible, man. Like, I can't believe some of the stuff that happened. I'm here.
Especially hitchhiking.
Yeah. I didn't hitchhike, but I took a ride from 2 sketchy dudes.
Well, I mean, you might as well call that hitchhiking.
And
You asked for a ride to somebody you didn't know.
I didn't ask for a ride. They offered one, which
Oh.
is probably the biggest red flag.
I want to know what else happened in there you're not telling anybody
It's a
about.
long story. It's a
Yeah.
long story, and I don't want to get into it tonight, but I'm just saying that I've experienced some stuff. And, you know, Eric's experienced some stuff well beyond me, and everybody I know, all my friends have got stories that are worth hearing. And that's what this podcast is about.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I especially want to hear more from Grizz. Without a doubt.
Oh, we'll get Grizz back in here, and you know, I'm thinking some of the people are going to come in to share with like big black glasses and a mustache, because they don't. They're going to anonymously
Yep.
share Grizz stories. But we were also thinking about doing a Patreon for behind the scenes Grizz stories that you can pay for, because some of the stuff Grizz has, I don't want on my podcast. But it's wild in its own right. It
Right.
is a wild story that needs to be told. But if you're willing to pay for it and you want to hear it over here, away from my podcast,
I would probably do that.
we would sit down and tell some of those stories. And I'm not involved with them, but their stories, they're just too crazy. Like they have to be VIP, they're
Yeah.
just wild.
Yep.
Like I said, I don't know how that guy's still breathing. He's like Keith Richards. But I think this is a perfect time to stop. This was a good run for what I like to call the Wednesday midriff. So you've heard it here first. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Saturday, Noah Balboa. We're gonna have him in here with his beautiful wife, and Ty's better half is also gonna be here, and Ty. We're gonna stick him on the couch while I talk to Noah. If he wants to butt in, he can. But that should be a good episode. It's gonna be one of my first guests that is currently on a road to success. You know what I mean? Like as far as everybody knowing him,
Yeah, he's getting there for sure.
But we're all proud of him. Can't wait to talk to him. So again, thanks for listening to Ty and I ramble on a Wednesday midriff. If you guys don't mind these episodes where we just talk about complete nonsense, I'll keep doing them. If not, I can just continue with the episodes once a week. But I figured the more content, the better, especially people that are driving and wanting to listen. So I thought I'd just put out this where we speak and just talk about whatever, just for entertainment purposes. And then I get a guest on the weekends. So that's kind of my plan moving forward, trying to grow and turn this into something. That's where we're going with it. Again, leave some comments. Let me know how it's going. Are you guys enjoying yourselves? Am I getting too sloppy, boring? Tell me. I want to know. So, thanks for watching. And as always, thanks for coming down to Mike's.
Yeah, that too.
Thanks for coming down to...
You want to do it again?
Yeah, let's do it again.
All right. You ready?
Thanks
for coming down to Mike's. It's kind of sexual.
You can make it whatever you want. Just say it right.
I did.
So, that's it. Thanks, guys.